Hey, what's up, guys? This is T-Bone here. Welcome to the stream for Recast. So there was a new update that took place today, or actually it took place during middle of the night last night. Just getting around to trying out right now, and so I'm pretty excited actually. There's a bunch of new things. Not sure I'm going to be able to get through all of them, but the goal here is to at least take a look at some of the new changes, talk about them, play through the levels, and see if we can come across anything that would be interesting. So Sandra, say hello. Nice to see you in the stream. New to Twitch, so welcome. And hopefully others will join as well. So just 1 second. I am on. Just letting other people know as well on Discord. So it's a little different, I think, on Twitch because I am just slowly starting, and so not a lot of people know about it. But it is actually easier for me to stream to Twitch, to be honest. There's less preparation time for me, but I do have further reach. But it's just one of those things where I feel like on YouTube, most of the people that watch aren't really watching me for Chaos content. Whereas people who are actually spending the time to come to Twitch to watch actually are looking for this. So that's why I'm kind of, separating it a little bit, but hope you guys enjoy. So sit back, relax, and let's take a look. So some of the changes, I don't see if there's any notes, but the things I know about, right? So there are these 3 levels that are new now. So we ended with chapter 18, and I know that the news said that it's actually going to open up to 24. So I believe after finishing this 2019, 2021, then there's going to be another area for 22, 23, and 24. Although it doesn't actually show up here, right? It doesn't actually, oh, here it is. So Dragon Slayer is 22 to 24. Requires level 84 to get in, but I'm already at level 81, 82, so I should have no problems getting to that by the time we finish this. West 12, how's it going? So we might actually be able to just kind of breeze through these chapters. Another one I want to go through is definitely going to be the Underground. So there is also newer chapters in Underground. And I need to clear the lore story level 19 first. So that's the first thing, right? Then we've got lores. Oh man, do we have lore? So we got Solmir. We got Solmir's lore. And his skin looks so badass. Look at this. Devil in a bottle. That is so awesome. I love this. I love this skin right here. So I'm definitely looking to completing his lore. We also have Rashka. So Rashka is another lore that we've got. So I'm going to be taking a look as well. Although we're probably not going to be able to finish it. Obviously, like, the thing with lores is you got to go through all of these cryptic things. And you have to usually do things like, do the campaign for like 10 to 15 times. And that's usually like a good 2-3 week process. I haven't even done crack hacks yet because it requires me to get 30 kills in the guild in the guild ventures, and I just can't do that. So we're going to focus on things I can focus on, and that is going to be that. And we have the new spell marks. So you can actually activate, but you need to have additional tokens after you get your heroes to 4-star. Once you get your heroes to 4 stars, then you need to collect additional tokens to then unlock the slot. So I don't have enough right now for Rashka, but I did unlock it for Luna, and I unlocked it for Catherine. Catherine, you should have no problems getting, just because Catherine is one that you're always going to get tokens for. Every time you go to the guild ventures, you can get it. And so I'll show you what I have right here. So I've got Mark here, and I have a watermark slot. So I actually did this, so you can actually click on the slot. Then you can, reslot if you wanted to. Rainbow is going to be the best because Rainbow allows you to use any of these 4 affinities. I don't have that, and it's going to cost me 50 gems every time if I want to reslot. But I'm okay with water because I actually want to have, for her, I want to have Ice Wall. I want to have Ice Wall with my Catherine, and so I'm using water right now. And the way to get the spell is you got to go back and you go to the Magic Guild. So Magic Guild also had like a little bit of an overhaul. This is what we're used to seeing, right? This is where you can upgrade all of your items, like all of your various magic and whatnot. And I pumped everything into mana amplification, and I'm actually thinking I might need to pump into chaos as well. So this is one spot. And another spot is the spell bookshelf. So you need to actually unlock these spells. You need to unlock these spells in order to use them in your spell mark. It's all very complicated. And what you do is you go to Spell Prayer to purchase spells, and that is going to then get you one of these. So once you get one of these, then what you can do is you earn these spell tokens. Once you earn the spell tokens, you come to the bookshelf and you unlock them. There's like these requirements. So the first one I got is Fire Arrow. And what really sucks is both of the heroes I have at 4 stars, they both have Fire Arrow. And since that's already a spell that my hero has, I can't use them in the extra slot. So I am going to have to wait until I get something like, you see, like for water, I am looking for, I guess they don't have it. See, for water, they don't have Ice Wall. They have Frost Rain, Blizzard Prayer, Ice Bolt, Mirth, Water Elemental, and Frozen Arrow. But they don't actually have Ice Wall. So that actually sucks. So anyway, these are things that you could do, but you could do something like animate the dead with your, with your Catherine. Probably not gonna want to do that because her skills don't actually help the undead units. But anyways, this is a new update. I can't get more. I mean, I could probably later on probably spend some gems to purchase some, and if I purchase 10 times, I get an orange spell token, and in this case, it's gonna be Blizzard. So Blizzard could be something I put onto Luna, right? But Luna is a fire hero, so it doesn't work. So it's one of those things you have to kind of play around. Anyway, let's go and do chapter 19. This is where you can also get your Yogg if you don't already have him, although you can get Yogg from the store. So let's go in and let's take a look. And if we pass this with 45 stars, we will get 50 Pegasus. So that's nice. Helps with the evolution of her. So let's go and play. Got 150 energy, but it should be enough. Cendrix, you're kind of behind. Yeah, it is one of those things where I focused so much on playing earlier, I've actually just been sitting and waiting. So I was just waiting for the update. And so let's see, Westworld, if you got Blizzard with your Luna, it doesn't make a huge amount of sense, but you're trying out. Yeah, I think the whole point is you can always swap out, right? You can always swap out this spell, so I think it's kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna go with Yogg just because why not? And the story hero is at 2 stars, so actually mine's at 3 star already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use Raging Cyclops, and whenever you have Raging Cyclops on the team, you can also have additional magic resistance, attack speed, and crit damage for all of your backline ranged heroes. So we're going to do that. We're going to do just that. And I'm going to throw in this guy right here. Okay. So let's go ahead and play through. Now, I don't expect this to be too difficult because I'm already at level like 81, 82. And so if I struggle in these levels, it's going to be sad. Now, underground levels are a little bit different, but chapters shouldn't be that hard, I don't think. Like we might be able to just kind of quickly go through. Oh, there's no heroes for me to really take advantage of this though. But we can use precision. Precision is going to increase the amount of critical damage that the chance of critical hits, right? I think it guarantees it. But you also lose, no you don't. The Frenzy from Gelu is the one that causes you to lose some health. But this one, we're doing good. And we gain a little bit of experience, so that's good. And so that was chapter 19-1. And here is Daphne. Hello, I'm Daphne. I'm a mage. At least I used to be. I used to learn magic in the mage tower near here. Those days were precious to me. I love to go back. I'm afraid I'm no longer capable. I can feel myself getting weaker. The mages there don't allow me to enter the mage tower. If you want to go there, can you deliver a message to Nico for me? So we're going to look for Nico. Just say Daphne's gone. Thank you for helping. And I'm sorry to tell you all these troubles at our first meeting. Please don't take it to heart. It's okay if you don't plan to go there. Well, you've already asked me to do this, right? So, and then passive aggressive. Well, you don't really have to do it if you don't want to, but I will. I'll help you. Sidebar, can you believe there is a channel with over 400 viewers with a guy and girl trying every type of Kit Kat? Twitch is an interesting place. There's a lot of different things happening. There's a little bit of flavor for everyone. So the nice thing about Twitch, I think too, is that there is slightly lesser lag than on YouTube. So when I'm streaming, I think I get more real-time response compared to when I'm on YouTube. Like there's a little bit more lag, I think. But yes, you could. There are people that also just chat. Like if you just want to hang out and just kind of chat with people, there's also channels where people just kind of chat. So with my level at like level 81, 82 right now, the chapters are just a little bit too easy, actually. They don't actually provide a whole lot of challenge. So I think that more of a challenge is really going to be around, and we're going to come back later. It's actually going to be like finding the treasure and things like that. But we could probably just kind of quickly go through these levels, earn some of these rewards at the same time. And honestly, like I feel like I don't even need you. I kind of want to just throw another ranged unit in here. Why not? Right here. Let's do this. So have you found an interesting channel that you would like to check out just yet? So we got Earth Elemental, a unit that I really would like to have. All of the top players have one and use them in their lineup. It's definitely a very, very good defense unit. Plus, like, whenever it dies, it will break apart and then damage the others. If you play this game called Clash Royale, you'll know about golems, right? Golems are also used in that way. They basically go and attack buildings. They don't attack players, but whenever they're super tanky, and whenever they get destroyed, they break up into two smaller golemites, and they damage the players who are near it. So it's a similar concept here. So Earth Elemental, a good unit to have, definitely. All right, so let's see. So we get pile supplies, and we will go here. Daphne is emotionally needy. She won't go away for the next 3 chapters. Well, you know, we have to be understanding of these situations. She is desperately wanting to go back to the Mage Tower, and she can't get back in. It is a very emotionally draining experience. All right, so we got a bunch of chargers up top, and we got these guys. Got Nog on the bottom. Unfortunately, they're not even gonna be able to get past my level 1 skeletons. Well, I guess the Iron Golems do. Yeah, so this is one of those things where I need to pass this just so I can get to Underground and be able to kind of continue this and then open up the Dragon Slayer level, right? Please respond to Daphne's question. I thought I just did. Right? Okay, so I have to basically finish the Mage Tower before I can come back to you, I guess, right? All right, I will do so. I have decided, Adelaide, isn't my mother the one who sent you to persuade me? What makes you turn away from the truth, Yogg? You are half genie. You should have explored the secrets of magic further. I feel more of my father's blood in me. I guess he's half stronghold, right? Despite my years of training in magic, I feel the thirst to defeat enemies with my own hands. All right. Hey, look at that. I don't have my 4th ultimate. I don't have my ultimate. So I can't actually turn Adelaide's skill into healing spell. They specifically did that. That's okay. Oh, and by the way, one of the things I've been going through is also all of the... Oh, it's there. One of the things I've been doing is I've also been going through all of the 10th levels and trying to speed through them as fast as I can. So if you've been paying attention to like the level 10, chapter whatever -10, I've been going through and trying to finish them as quickly as possible. It's kind of fun too. As I am farming for items, I just kind of go in and do it manually. Now, I'm actually not checking on Discord right now. I'm not sure if Mount Fillmore is actively chatting in Discord. Let me just take a quick look. No, he's not. And you know, one thing that I forgot to do, let me double check. Just give me 1 second. Just sorry, 1 second. There you go. All right, so let's go through chapter 19-6, Dual Center. You're still mesmerized by the Kit Kat channel. The girl and guy are arguing about green tea flavored Kit Kat. Hey, you know the green tea. So that's the matcha, right? The matcha flavor Kit Kat. I actually really like it. It's a little, you know, it's a little different, but it's one of my favorites actually. Chocolate is my, you know, like just native, like just pure chocolate. That's one that I like the most. But then next to that, I actually really like the Kit Kat one. My daughter likes strawberry because it's pink. Strawberry is pink. It's a very likable thing. All things pink. That's what she likes. All right. So this one is taking a little bit longer than I expected, because of the ice. The ice elemental is actually freezing me in the back. Right. That's the ultimate skill. You didn't know there was such a thing, the matcha flavor? There's actually matcha flavor, lots of things that are matcha flavor now. They actually added to a lot of like chocolate products, a lot of the chocolates, chocolate bars and whatnot. They would also have some matcha flavor now with it. Bubble tea. Bubble tea is another one. That's what the guy says. The girl's hating on it, so they're fighting. That's hilarious. And I think that's what it is, right? Like the thing with Twitch is it's really just, you know, a way, it's a window into somebody else's, you know, somebody else's sort of perspective, somebody else's world. And they're much more prepared for the streaming. So like, you know, the long live sessions rather than, I feel like I did this level already. Did I just repeat this? I just repeated, didn't I? Because I got distracted. I'm repeating a level. Yeah. And so like anyways, bubble tea is another one that has a matcha flavor that's really popular. Not so much for me, the matcha as bubble tea, but I like drinking the tea itself. So the tea itself, I'm a tea drinker, as you know. And I actually really enjoy matcha. Like Japanese tea generally is one that I like. I also like Chinese green tea. But green tea, like Japanese green tea, is one that I drink the most at work, for example. That's not a good placement of the giant. You put the giant in the back. So Centrixie, what is your snack of choice? If you had a little of you know, sort of your what is the word I'm looking for? If you had your little, you know, your thing, like, you know, what would be your thing, your I forget the what you would say, but like basically this is something that, you know, is your little guilty pleasure. I guess that's the thing. Like, what's your guilty pleasure, I guess is what. For me, I personally really like Reese's peanut butter cups. That is the one thing I could never really, you know, I'm going to go ahead and change this up a little bit. I'm going to get rid of Angel. I'm going to use all of my awakened units. And where's my, there you go. Halberdier. Let's do this. You like spicy stuff. Ooh. Tamarindo candy. So is that candy with Terramin? Like the little sweetish, sourish, kind of like a lemony thing? And did they make it spicy too? Nice. Yeah, so my wife is Filipino, and she introduced me to this Terramin, kind of a Terramin, not shake, smoothie type thing, when we went to a Filipino restaurant, and it was actually really good. Like, it was less sour than I expected to be, and she told me that it's actually more sweet. It's actually more sweet than like lime is, whereas lime is a bit more tart, more sour. Terramin is actually more sweet, and I enjoyed it. I gotta try that Terramin candy. All right, so that's 30. All right, grab a bunch of things here, gather. The nice thing about the chapters is as you go through these chapters, you collect so many of these. You collect so many of these, you know, items for upgrades. Yogg, you've made great progress over the years, Dracon. I can barely match your magical progress. And Dracon says, your mother will be proud of your exceptional skills in magic, Yogg. Keep calm. Don't do something that you will regret. Magic can no longer help me with my pursuit of glory. I feel a fire in my blood when I achieve great victories using not by my own power. So, like, they're talking nicely. They're talking like, you know, they're actually being friendly, but at the same time, they're totally, like, fighting each other. Like, he's, like, invading Dracon's city, right? I'm not sure I can be too friendly about that. All right, so I'm really just kind of playing around. I'm using all of my awakened units so far. I'm currently working on Pegasus. So Pegasus is the next one I'm going to be awakening. And then I think the one after that, I guess Pegasus and Cavalier. Cavalier is the other one that you can also awaken now. I actually do use Cavalier, so I don't know. I don't know which one I would actually go with. I also really suck at using Yogg, as it turns out. I don't really know the right timing for. Never really know the timing for when the opponents are going to use their ultimates. You never read the story? You just kind of breeze right through? You know, like, it's fun to just kind of read and see what they have to say. All right, so 1911, we're kind of moving right along. And we're going to go ahead and stop this charger here, though. Right, because we've got Sprite. So Sprite will explode when she dies. I wonder at 6 stars how much damage she can actually deal to the enemy backline. So do I have almost all the heroes, and which one do I like best and which one is the best? So I have all except for the ones that are super hard to get. Like all of the SSRs I don't have are I don't have Giant, I don't have Naga, Black Knight, I don't have Fire Elemental, and although I'm collecting it, I'm collecting Fire Elemental. I'm almost there. I'm almost there with the Fire Elemental. So the ones I don't have are Black Knight, Genie, Naga, Earth Elemental, Giant, and Devil. So Devil is really good in the Dwarven Caves, okay, and Giant is amazing in the zombie one where you have to shoot. Those two are going to be your best best units to use to get the most points. And actually, I'm just gonna let it be. So those two units are really good in that situation, and Devil is just good in general if you can level up really well and you can go into the back line and take out a lot of units. But I would say the best ones, the ones that are really good, like my staple cards are Storm Elemental. I think is a really good card. If you use any team that deals any hero that deals magic damage, you're gonna want to use Storm Elemental because it gives you additional mana. So like let's talk about like, you know, ranged units. Ranged units wise, I really like Orc. I like Orc and I like Storm Elemental. And I think I'm starting to use Cyclops a bit more. I think he's really tanky and he can provide some really needed health there. But those are two of my favorites. And then from the caster's perspective, if you like Infernal units, then Afridi is really good. Gog is good. Demon, like, okay, so like casters wise, these two are good. And Genie is going to be much better than Monk. Although with Dracon coming out, I think Monk is going to be boosted, right? So Monk is going to get a nice boost. Green Dragon is an SSR unit that will be really effective taking on the backline, although I don't use him as much. Attackers wise, situationally, the Bone Dragon can really help take down the team if they depend on high morale. So they can actually, he can actually be really effective in taking down units. But for me, my favorite is Angel. Like my favorite attacker is Angel. Not probably because he was one of my first SSR units I ever got, but man, like I just love using it. And so Westwolf, you personally feel that Fire Elemental, Pit Fiend are the best units in your opinion? Yeah, like I don't have Fire Elemental use, but I've heard many people say how good he actually is, like always MVPing and stuff like that. I just gave precision to the Iron Golem there. Oops. All right. So you're stuck in the last stage of the Awakening of Skeleton. You can't win. Oh, so I didn't use Vidomina. Or did you? Oh no, for Skeleton you need to use Vidomina. So here's the thing, right? You should be. Well, we just started again. We just started the Duel of Champions again. You should be facing relatively easier units. So I would use Vidomina and I would use the skeletons, but then I would use your other like really strong units and just kind of power your way through. All right, so I think that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and give you a little bit of support, shall we? I actually like using skeleton. I think he's actually kind of cool. Although he's kind of weak. So like the skeleton, even though he's awakened, I find that he's always dying early. But he's really useful in Trial of Angels. So Trial of Angels, you can really use him in a lot of situations to take down the angels. For example, take down the angel, because it'll hit him and then, like half of their health will be lost. I tried using the same. Using the same strategy for the. Oh, look at that. Try using the same strategy for the Conflux Plains, but they don't work quite as much. Like they don't reflect damage nearly as much as I expect they would. Cool. So I think we're on to the last one, right? Yeah, here you go. So this is the last one here. And then after that, we're going to go and look for... Oh, and we can also take a look at the fastest time. So this is the one I've been going after, fastest time. I wonder if I'll be able to actually beat Hit Machine. Probably not likely. Oh, we're up against Solmir. Dear Solmir, I have no intention of opposing you. I am not so consumed by the desire for magical knowledge as I once was. Let me see your father's power. All right. And you shall see it. You shall see it. Let's do this. Oh, no, you know what? Yeah. I think the skeleton is going to spawn right here. So, Centrix, so you like Storm, Elemental, and Naga? I like Naga. I want Naga. Although I feel like I play more of a spell game. Like, I use less of the attacker combo. So I don't actually use attackers as much as I nearly should. Like I find myself loading up with more casters and ranged units. And all of your Vidomina spells are level 1. I think you probably want to invest a little bit, huh? Maybe just a few levels would be good. I think just because you want your skeletons to really distract. Like that's what they're there for. And we're up to chapter... Hey. So this is what they changed, right? Before, you used to kind of be able to stick around the chapter and just kind of keep exploring. Now they just kind of push you right along. All right, I laughed at the Academy's condemnation, but they could never let the matter go. I think they will certainly send their men to take me back. And there's Iron Golem. We will follow the plan agreed by you and Duke. Hopefully fortune will fly with us and we shall avoid the pursuers from Bracada. A renegade mage has become a warrior of Krulot, and this frightens me far more than any necromancer from Deya. I wonder if that is Molnir? Anyways, let's go back and claim our loot. All right, so we got nice set of diamonds, 50 diamonds, and Pegasus 50. We also got Scout's Letter, so we got a Tower of Mages. Let's go and now go back in battle. Yeah, gotta go back and get our bonus material, and now we're gonna do Solmir. We'll do Solmir, and actually we're gonna go through all the different heroes. I like Solmir, but I also really like using my Luna. I really like using Luna. Even though she had a... oh, this is going to be... that was a juicy little cluster. So even though she got nerfed a bit, but I still really like using her spells. I think she still deals a lot of damage. And I'm really looking forward to getting my Adelaide to 4-star. So like even at 2-star, she's already really good too. So I really enjoy using... I really enjoy using her. Alright, so speaking of which, we're going to go and use Luna. And if we're using Luna, let's go ahead and bring you. Okay, like that. And that. There you go. You do everything all at once before moving forward. I'm kind of the same. Like I'm kind of a little bit of a completionist in a way, where I don't want to move on until I've finished gathering everything. Like look at that. And so the thing is, there's not a lot of other units that are really water based. So Adelaide is really good for like water based damage and things like that, but it's just. I don't know of any units that would benefit from her necessarily, but I just I guess I just haven't explored enough. But I really like using her. I really think that she's a fun hero to use and a really strong one if you know how to use her. The Daphne storyline is annoying. You have to click on 4 people in order to make progress. Well, that's too bad. Alright, who else is in the back here? No one? Alright. Yeah, see, like, just that one little burn. Man, that brings me back to when we first used Luna, pre-nerf, and just how much damage it could deal. Ask Mina about his identity and defeat the pursuers. Yeah, are you Mina? Iron Golem, are you Mina? Well, they kind of make it interesting. I think like there's this is the part of the game that I kind of miss, because you can have fun with it, right? There's like a little story. You get to read the storyline. You get to kind of pay attention to it. Like I feel like before this update, we were kind of at the end game, right? We're already at the end game where it's just become the norm. You come in on a daily basis and you do the exact same things over and over. You go through your collections and you use up your stamina and you pick up your things, and then you go through all of these, same steps over and over again. Chapters, though, are actually times when I actually have a little bit of fun. So wait until I meet Nico. Something to look forward to, I guess. All right. So there's a bunch of Shrine Guardian. There's a bunch of units to have to defeat here. So, okay, so for this chapter, I'm going to use all Luna. For the next chapter, I'm going to use all Adelaide. I'm going to use Adelaide next. So, from what I heard, I think Underground 19.5 apparently is pretty tough. Looking forward to trying that out, actually. But I think Westworld, we were able to pass it. But from what I've heard so far, it's a pretty tough one. A lot of people are asking about it. Okay, and then let's go through the building info. We'll get... 2 or 60? I think 2. Now can I go ask... Where's Mina? Unique Geon's power. He is fighting with the giants. So let's... Here. Oh my god. There you go. So, okay, so we get... He's no longer here. I'm going to find him. Sorry, I'll have to ask a favor. So now we go back to the Gremlin. Do you know Daphne? What a coincidence. My name is what? I missed the name. We used to learn magic together in the Mage Tower, but I only stayed there for a few months. It was hell for us. The teachers didn't teach us anything. They just ordered us to run errands. Most of my schoolmates were nobles. They often bullied and laughed at us. I couldn't stand it, so I left. I'm now an archer. That's why she's got the archer sign. All right, let's see how his secret as mysterious mage was about orange. He loved Daphne. That's why he was willing to spend time teaching here. Oh my gosh, that's a long dialogue. He used to talk to me alone just to find out more about Daphne. I don't know what happened to Daphne and Mage. I envy her. What, you said can't live any longer? How's that possible? Wait, who is Nico? Okay, who is Nico? Seriously, who is Nico? Alright. Now Gion has to know Gion's that mysterious mage. He must know a way to help Daphne. I can't leave here. Will you go help Gion? You'll be rewarded. I know you'll help me. Like, if I just say it more and more, we can do it. I didn't expect Adelaide's troops, but thank you for your help. I could have died here. No problem. My name is Gion. I come forth from the north. I've been hunted by these Naga hunters, blah, blah, blah. Do you know me? How? I've never met you. I'm sure I remember. So it's Mina. Why did she ask you to fight me? Daphne's dying? How is that possible? She's so young. What about Nico? Since Daphne's with him, he should be responsible for it. All right, we're going to have to find this Nico person. All right? Please excuse me. I must find Daphne. Damn, these evil Naga polluted my magic. I'm afraid I can't move right now. Time's running out. Will you help me? Everyone's asking for help. Everyone's asking for help. That's okay. We are the helpful type. And gotta go find a little glacier, not too far from here. And right there, there's a little treasure. You see it? There is that little treasure. Bing. Gion's power. And we're gonna get a crystal, which is nice. Okay, so I got it now. And now we go back to Mina. Right? You. There you go. Now let's go battle the giant. Huh. So a single giant. You know, I said I was going to use him, so I'm going to use him. I'm going to use her. I'll use her. There's like 4 of them. You have to click all in the right order. That's okay. I just really want to know who Nico is. Now I'm invested. This is like a little soap opera where like you get invested in the storyline and you kind of you want to know what's happening. You want to know more about the characters. There's emotional investment that you make into this story here. All right, so the giant is super tanky. I'm not able to actually break through with Luna's spell here, so I guess I'm probably gonna have to go Solmir here. Right? It doesn't look like her burn is actually doing anything, and he's healing, right? He's healing. Okay, so far, all of these ranged units aren't doing anything. So let's go back and try this again. So let's do this the proper way. Let's actually defeat it the way that we would want to defeat it. All right, so who do I need here? I need attackers more than I think I need you. Okay, so I think let's do... I don't know if I want you. Okay, let's start with this. Drama, I know. I don't even watch soap opera. But, you know, those shows where you kind of start watching, it's like Netflix. Like when you like turn on Netflix, you kind of browse through, you watch something, and you're not sure if you're going to like it. So you watch like an episode or two, and the next thing you know, you're watching like 3 episodes, 4 episodes, and then suddenly it's like, you can't stop. It's, you know, 2 in the morning, and you just say to yourself, one more episode, just one more. I did that with quite a few series actually on Netflix. I tend to binge a lot. All right, so Solmir is definitely helpful here. I think another one is going to be one where you kind of deal damage based on health, right? I think Quicksand might be one that's good, but definitely Solmir is going to make this a really easy boss to take out. There you go. All right, we get a gold key. Sweet. All right, so What's your name, Monk? Are you... Thank you, and Daphne. I can't believe Daphne asked you to help me, so strange. Is that Nico? Are you Nico? It's unbelievable that she pays such a terrible price to help me. She must have been plotting something. Forget it. We studied magic together for some time, but nothing special happened. Well, we did have something in common. Ooh. We were both commoners. People look down on our talents, but that isn't reason enough for her to do this for me. I don't know what she's thinking. Well, I don't owe anybody anything. Okay, so somebody totally just did something for you, and you're like, I don't owe anybody anything. That's a little, that's not very nice of you, man. As long as no one dies in the battle, you keep your health above 95%, you can have its secret. To open this tower, you need to inject a great deal of magic. Even I would have to lose all my magic permanently to open it. I can't figure out how Daphne ended up entering that tower under those conditions. Anyway, it has nothing to do with me. Thank you, and Daphne. Typical. Typical. Okay, so now, where's the tower? Have I finished everything? I did, I guess I finished everything. I gotta wait a year for the next season. I know. I know. Talk about Witcher, right? That was the one. Well, not the one. One of them. Witcher is one of them that I need to inject considerable magic power to open it. So how do I inject magical power? How do I inject... Yeah, so I'm trying to do the mage tower. I think you have to do mage tower. Where's the mage tower? That's the Marletto tower, and it wouldn't let me go in. What? Are you saying I have to go something else before I can come back? You need to inject considerable... Huh. Alright, this is interesting, right? So I've done everything, talked to everybody, right? This is now just the same thing, right? So, okay, I have to meet something. To open this tower, I need to inject a great deal of magic. That's all he says. And I have to do mage tower, but there's no mage tower here. So I guess... Okay, so now that I've earned you, all the magic, just take mine. We'll meet again someday. There you go. Just gotta click on him. Now I can probably go back and do you, right? There you go. Okay. Just take all of the magic from the poor psychic elemental. It's a little puzzle, right? I didn't think it would make sense that I had to go out of the chapter to come back in again. All right, so let's go ahead and nuke everything down. So this is the one area where chain lightning is weak. When you're facing like tiny little units, you can't take them all out. But this is where Thunderbolt is really, really good. Do I get an S rating? I didn't get S rating? I need to have 95% health, right? All right, let's try this again. I need to have 95% health. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to... 95% health. Yeah. 95% health. So I want to stay alive. I don't want to get hit. Let's do this one more. Can't believe I didn't get S there. I think that's because I didn't have enough health. All right, so let's go through this faster, right? So let's go burn through this. Okay. And probably having Monk is going to be helpful too, right? To heal so that I don't lose the health. Did I get S here? All right. This is frustrating. I'm going to do it one more time. Now I'm going to put in Monk to heal. And we're gonna try this one more time. So you basically have to not. I probably should have put an ogre for the heal then. I think it's you have to have 95% health, right? So I can't take too much damage. I feel like I had about as much health as the last time. Okay, can't get S. I'm gonna come back to this. Let's go to the next chapter. Let's go to 20, and then we're gonna do some underground. Well, actually, we can try and finish all of these, and we can go underground. All right, we're chapter 20. Chapter 20 right now, and we're going to use Adelaide. And if we're going to use Adelaide, yeah, I'm going to switch this up a little bit. So less of the fire, right? So no fire units. We're going to use. We'll use you instead. Okay, and bring you down, 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 down here, and we're going to have. There you go. So Westwood, did you finish all the available chapters already? I guess probably not 23 and 24 since they probably require a higher level than we are currently at. After the tower, you need to go back and click on the remaining characters to get the tokens. Oh, okay. So after the tower. But I wonder if I misunderstood. Like I thought that what I heard is you need to have at least 95% health, right? In order to get the S. So let's go back and claim all of the. Let's go back and claim all of the items. That's 50 gems. That's nice. Another 50 gems. Oh, it's a nice little way to earn some more gems. Cool. All right, so let's go back here and let's see. You heard about Daphne. How did things end up like this? You feel a little angry at Daphne. Gion has done so much for her and she gave nothing in return. Feel sorry for Gion. Now we gotta find Gion. Or Gion. Okay, so let's just, we'll just, how am I supposed to do this? This is like a, there's a total drama going on. Like, as a friend, she got upset. She got upset at Daphne because she feels sorry for Gion. Now, I'm not saying that she has a thing for Gion. I'm just saying she sounds awfully protective of Gion. She hasn't heard Daphne's side. So, why the judgment, you know? Why the judgment? See, this is why it's fun. These little stories add a little bit of a, you know, they add a little flair and they add a little thing so you can add your own twist to it. You guys ever watch the show As the World Turns? That's a soap opera, dude, right? I've heard the title. I have never actually watched a full episode, I don't think. I will tell you, though, that my sister, growing up, was super heavily into Young and the Restless. So there was that. All I will say is that she was obsessed with it. So the TV, back then, we didn't have like that many TVs, so it was always on. Psychic Elemental. So I watched more episodes of Young and the Restless than I like to admit. This is the Era Chaos version. Everybody is just like judging each other for the ones that they love. Oh, it's like why won't she return his love? Even though the person is the one secretly in love with the other guy. Yeah, she loves him. He doesn't. He loves someone else, and that someone else is in love with the girl, and everyone's just upset at everybody else. Don't let me write any like. Don't let me write any storylines for these, you know, dramas, it's not gonna be original. It's not gonna be a fun one. 20-4 aircraft. All right, and so like I said, we're gonna be using Adelaide this entire time, except for when we need to use Yogg. And so as we go through, right, so we find out that Nico is actually a little bit of a sort of self-centered kind of a, you know, millennial, right? It's like, oh, you know, that person did that for me. Well, I don't owe anybody anything. So we got millennial Nico, okay? And then we've got a judgmental, I don't know what her name is yet. I'm going to find out, right? What was her name? Mina, right? Judgmental Mina. Don't even get me started on Yogg. Can't work out which side he's on. He just socked Suki at everyone. Can't make up your mind. Right? Like, Nico is really a millennial. It's kind of like, oh yeah, you know, it's me. I don't owe anyone anything. It's, you know, it's all about, you know, it's like, yes, she did something for me, but none of my business, whatever. I escaped some time ago, but I'm yet to find the border city Bracada. The Academy has sent an officer to stop me, but we cannot pull back now. I'm going, is that the mage who returns from Vori? The Academy pays much attention to his knowledge, but I don't care. I live only for iron and blood. You can't really live off of iron. It'll kind of poison you. Like, iron poisoning is a thing, you know? I suppose I should have put in the Cyclops. But here's Solmir's. So like, can I? Yeah. See, like timing wise, not really at the right time. There's Chain Lightning. Oh my gosh! Like, my mana generates so slowly. Energy reverse, wind wall. Oh, wind wall doesn't. Oh, I wonder wind wall. No, wind wall doesn't heal, so it wouldn't actually kill them. But Yogg is really great. Is actually a good counter against Solmir for sure. Yogg needs to go chill out with Crack Hack. That's what he wants, right? He wants iron and blood. All right, so necromancy. I think we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this off. I'm probably not going to finish off 21 just yet. I'm gonna savor a little bit. We're gonna go and do some underground tour after this. So Centrixie, are you caught up on the chapters yet? What chapter are you currently working on? I really love using Adelaide to like freeze the chargers, like as they're about to charge in. I've seen a lot of times in Duel of Champions, not Duel of Champions, Duel of Heroes, what happens is if I had like Death Knight, for example, it would actually, and I face up against Adelaide, she always freezes my Death Knight before his ultimate goes off. So like their AI is actually pretty well tuned against that, and so it's really nice to use that. So you're done with chapter 17. Nice. So you're almost ready to get more. I think chapter 18 you get Mephala, right? So you get Mephala from that. So is it level then? Is it player level that's currently the sort of the blocking factors for you moving on? Because I remember that was like one of the things, you always have to be like 4 levels higher, like player level wise, and it's always like a week before I can get to the next chapter. And by then I'm like so much stronger that all the chapters just seem like so easy compared to like the first few. Like, remember the first few chapters where you actually had to like really think and you had to go back and try a bunch of times? Like, I wonder if I were to go back now and like restart on a new server, if I'll be able to do this any faster. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so you've got Mafala already? Yeah, I think I had Mafala like a long time ago, and then I was able to get her to 3-star pretty easily because of this. So with this, I have Yogg at 3-star. So like if I can get this, I think you get, how many tokens do you get? I probably will get 30, right? That'll allow me to get him to 4-star easier. For the Rashka lore, you need to win 20 times in Duel of Heroes using Yogg. Ugh. Duel of Heroes with Yogg. You can only really do that in like near the beginning, I think, when you're not facing against like super strong opponents. Oh, you got another account that's free to play? Nice. I just wish I had the time to do so. Like I don't really have the time to play another account. That's a problem. Although there are definitely things I would want to do differently. Like I'm curious, like what I'm curious what, you know, SSR units I would actually pull if I were to start again. So for me, my first 2 SSR units were, oh my gosh, I thought that was a wing ball. For my first 2 SSR units were actually the dragons, Bone Dragon and Green Dragon, and I had to buy Angel. But I wonder, like, you know, I would have really liked to get Naga, for example, or Devil. Not so much like Black Knight is one where I'm not sure I'm excited to get, just because a without Lord Heart, I don't think Black Knight is as useful, right? Like you're missing out on, I guess Lord Heart is useless without Black Knight. I don't think Black Knight is useless without Lord Heart, although it would be nice if you could use Lord Heart. So I just recently got my Archmage to Orange as well. I actually enjoy using her. So she also boosts the damage of all of the units in front of her, or in her lane actually. So it's a nice little attack buffer, and her spell to like lift them up with the storm is actually really nice. Also, you got Psychic Elemental using the altar pulse. Nice. And you're under a special server in 19. Yeah, so I think earlier on, I definitely got really lucky with the Angel as well. The dragons were very useful in the beginning. I can't lie. All right, Iron Golem. I received Iron Golem's name. What are you? What's your name again? Did you have a name? Gion? No, Gion was the Psychic Elemental. I forget your name though. I received glad tidings from a scout last night. There is a Crewlord castle head known as Groya. Our path is blocked by this fortress. I must be fully prepared before we attack. This place is heavily guarded. We must thoroughly plan our strategy before taking any action. Well, our strategy is we're just going to smash things, right? I think that's the strategy. We're just going to smash through everything. Hey, you got a subscription. Thank you so much, Isha Henry. You're gonna dream with that name. Well, there is. Okay, let's go. I think at the 245 mark, I'll go ahead and activate this. Chain Lightning just heals us. Good. So that was actually about closer to 240, right? So that's about the same timing actually as the Conflux Plane bosses too. So one thing I've noticed when I've played through the Conflux Planes, even though I can't beat it at high level, is that 2 minutes and 40-second mark is when they have their first ultimate skill. And so if you can be prepared for that, that actually really helps out. So anyways, yeah, like, you know, the names that I'm going to be thinking about tonight is going to be Nico. I'm just going to be thinking about Nico. Actually, have you guys watched, I forget the name of the show. I think it was, oh my gosh, it's been a while, so I forget now that I'm thinking about it. It's a Marvel, spin-off. Not really a spin-off. Oh my god, it's a bunch of kids. There are a bunch of kids that learn that they have superpowers. You know, the girl can talk to a dinosaur, and then the girl finds out that she's a witch. Her name is Nico. So that name always reminds me of that. So like, for me, Nico has always been a girl, and then now we find out Nico's a guy. Gion and Nico are both psychic elementals. I see. You're waiting for season 3 to find out whether they're brothers separate at birth. You know what's gonna be a real twist is oh, okay. Well, I don't really know what would be a better twist than if they're like brothers separate at birth. That's actually a pretty good one. I can't really think of a better one. Like I told you, don't let me write these storylines. It would just be so bad. I enjoy watching them, but I'm not really good at coming up with these like twists and plot twists and like interesting things. All right, gotta deal with this angel over here. Okay. Run something. Oh, yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember the name. The Runaways? Are they the Runaways? Is that the name maybe? Please look around the land first. Okay, fine. No more energy. Oh, we've run out. Okay, so let's go and collect some energy. Here. There you go. That's 60. And we go back. Yeah, the Runaways. I think that's the name. I haven't seen, and I don't think they have dropped season 2 just yet. Season 1 was actually decent. I actually really enjoy like these like superhero type shows. Although they canceled. Oh, you know, they might have canceled them on Netflix, and they probably put them all onto Disney Plus, huh? Because it's Marvel. There's a high chance that's the reason why I don't see them on Netflix anymore. Because it's no longer showing on Netflix. I don't have Netflix. I don't have Disney Plus though. I haven't subscribed to it. Although like I totally should for my kids. Yeah, no, it's not Titans either. So yeah, it's the Runaways. You didn't see season 1? It's not bad. It's not bad. It's less like Marvel hero-y than your typical Marvel. Oh, man, how did I not get 3 stars there? Okay, you know what? That can't fly. That doesn't fly. We gotta change this. Yeah. Okay, fine.
A noble spirit stands before you.
And honestly, I think what I need to do is I need to change this. I need to change that. There you go. I probably need to get rid of the monk. I don't need much healing. I need more damage output. Luna will actually be good here. If you have Ryzen, they give you the first year for free. Oh, really? Yeah, no, I'm not with Verizon. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize that I had spent more than a minute trying to take down these enemies here. They always have like, so all these telecom companies now, they have these, you know, deals, and they have all of these, you know, like, oh, I think T-Mobile was giving HBO for a year or something. And T-Mobile and Sprint now is undergoing through like a merger too. So I wonder what kind of deals they're gonna have. You have to wait for a year for season 2 of Witcher. I know, and it wasn't even like that many episodes. So Verizon gives Netflix for free. Oh, and there's another one that does Hulu. And there's also something else that does like Amazon Prime, things like that. Yes, all these telecom companies, they're giving out all of these perks now, so you sign with them. Although I'm not with any major companies actually right now. I'm with a local company because I don't like paying like an arm and a leg for internet access that is much cheaper. That should be cheaper. I used to be with Comcast for a long time, and man, like I just hate being with Comcast. Yes, their speeds are usually good, but they also have one of the worst customer services in my experience. Yeah, so there's a local company in Seattle. It was so I'm with Frontier. I don't know how local it is, but I'm with Frontier. It's small. It's not one of the larger. I don't think it's like a national one. Okay, so let's see. I said I was going to use. I said I was going to use Adelaide, but I went back on my word because I couldn't get past the level in the minutes. Oh shoot! Sorry. There you go. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. Spectrum has cell phone service now too. I don't know if I've heard of Spectrum. It could be just a California based company. And here we are, last Groya. The borders of Brakata are heavily garrisoned, protecting against attacks from Krulot. They have made preparations to prevent the escape of Yogg. So this guy's escaping. Right? Why are you escaping? Why do you need to run away? Here lies the border between Brakata and Krulot. We will be safe once we make it across. Like, it's not that you're unsafe. They're literally trying to keep you safe. You're the one going into danger, right? Have you made up your mind about not to be a mage any longer, Yogg? Had I chosen to follow my father when I was young, I would have been an excellent warrior now. So instead, you're just a metro-looking warrior who also has really great magical abilities. Life is tough. All right. In Australia, there is only really 5 national providers. So you don't really have a lot of options to go elsewhere, right? So that's the thing. It's like, when you don't have a lot of choices, it kind of sucks. All right, so we're going to wait until the 2-minute and 40-second mark. And we'll be able to activate this. Actually, right? Yeah, activate it now, and then we will see Chain Lightning just ends up healing, and we can use this to heal. Besides this, though, Yogg doesn't really have a lot of like high damaging spells. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to change this out again. Yeah, I'm gonna lose 1 energy. I'll come back because I'm not gonna be able to get 3 stars with this team. I think Australia is getting cold, right? Summer's just finishing. Yeah. So with Yogg, I need to switch out my units a little bit. So let's go ahead and change here. I can get rid of you now. I don't need you. I need more attack power. And is it better to have Solmir? I guess we'll use Solmir. Yogg's Quicksand can work well. Yeah, like his Quicksand works well against high health units, I suppose. So let's see how well we can do against. Maybe we put it against maybe we put them up against the Iron Crusaders. That worked out okay. Oh, you know, the Quicksand should definitely go under the Earth Elemental, I think. Right? Because it's the highest health unit. There you go. That worked out a lot better. And here you go. We got 3 stars everything. And I guess now we got to go back and talk to various people in different orders. Right? So we're going to go back. Let's go and collect all of our items. It seems the general has wearied of the chase. He has withdrawn his troops back to Brakata territory. Indeed, they don't dare to risk pursuing us into Krulot, not when it might lead to a declaration of war. However, we must hurry to the Uruk city to meet Duke Winston Baragas. I wonder if that's going to be like another playable hero later. Let's go back and collect all of our items. We must defeat Nico first. Oh, we gotta defeat Nico. We're going to gonna fight off against Nico now. Hey, MTM. Oh, it was MTM that spoke. Your name was showing up in red. I didn't even notice the name. Hope you're enjoying our little drama sort of discussions here. Okay, so this is Mina. Okay, the judgmental Mina. All right, and this is a survivor. So nice. I get 5 iron golems here. The Iron Guardian, another mortal who wants to enter the magic shrine. Yes, we will defeat you. I know, finally joined Twitch. Welcome to the other side of streaming. Okay, I think I probably need a little bit better orientation here, but that's okay. That's alright. Oh, I didn't ask you, Westwood. I didn't actually check. How did you do in today's Pantheon? I got totally demolished. I was just telling people I am basically there as a... Okay, so I got 81 of these. 1895. I already have 81, so I don't think I'm going to use that many. But yeah, I'm basically there to be a filler for Pantheon. Alright, who do I talk to first? Monk's pupil. An ordinary monk? This is not... Wait, an ordinary monk of the monastery and Gion's childhood friend. So is this Nico? Are we now fighting Nico? Good to see more Moon Kitties and Pantheon. You had 3 wins. Yeah, that's good. I think that's more than me. I didn't actually bother checking, but I'm pretty sure I didn't get any. We're up against Nico. The Millennial. Nico the Millennial is what I'm calling him. How do you figure that a full squad of monks? Like, how do you just justify using it as an army, right? This is the place where Gion lived as a child. Now it has become a place of death. All the monks are long dead. Their souls have departed. The only breath left in the air belongs to Daphne. Aw, that's so sad. It is such a... This is Daphne. Daphne won't let me talk to her until I defeat Nico. Her attention is on this tower, so that's not Nico. You're just... you just feel sorry for Gion. Being judgmental of Daphne, who gave up her life for Nico. Alright. Have a round of... Okay, I think I need to find a chest. So where is the chest? There's a hidden chest in here. Where's the... So all your opponents had dragons, Azure dragons? Yeah, so did mine. If you guys already went through this, let me know where I should look for that chest. Besides this obvious one. Or am I supposed to go north first? North, north, north. Southeast of tower. Which tower are you referring to? Buried in the snow. Okay. Buried in the snow. That one. This one right here. Buried in the snow. School of War. There you go. Oh, here it is. I see it. I see it. Right here. Adelaide's Treasure. And I totally skipped over it like a bunch of times. Okay, now I can talk to somebody. Now I can battle the mage. She's a young... Oh, there's no apostrophe. She's a young mage who travels around the continent. Despite her youth, she's been lucky and has made herself wealthy along the way. So if she's not Daphne, what would be a good name for her? Right? I shall call you Crystal. Get it? Because she's got a crystal wand. Anyway, let's blow through this team right here.
A noble spirit stands.
I'm also very bad at coming up with names. You know, some people like they just say, "Oh, I'm gonna call you blah blah blah," right? Whenever I've had a pet, the one of the hardest things for me was always coming up with a name for my pet. And I say lots of pets because I had a lot of fish. And I tried to name my fish before, and I could not properly do it. All right, so is this Nico? This is the millennial right here, telling me to look around the land. All right, so now I've talked to all 4 of you. Oh my goodness. Do I now go to you? Go north first. What in the world? Your fish? Your fish was named my fish. So no judgment. Okay, so you're about as good as me. I need to defeat Nico. Alright, so Nico telling me to look around the land. And you're just like, you're just oblivious. You're like, her attention is focused on this tower. So I need to gather this tower. Now I get this tower. Now I can click on you. It's you again. Thank you for saving my life. I'm sorry, but I can't feel happy right now. That is so sad. You need to be happy. Okay? Live for yourself. There's a number that you can call. You know what? Just a few days ago, this ghost tower is full of people. Now nothing's left. Not even the cries of souls. Life is too weak in the face of powerful magic, so fragile and vulnerable. I can sense the breath of another. I don't know why she would be here. I have to see her. I know she's alive. Daphne, I have to know the truth no matter the cost. Please, will you find her for me? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. She's right here. But I need to defeat Nico. Magic Mage Nick. No, it's Nico. We've established this. This is Nico. Not Nick. Nico. So you dated a crystal. She deserves... Oh, wow. To absorb the magical power of this giant sculpture, Nico found the reborn Daphne and helped her kill countless innocent people to capture their... Oh. Found a reborn Daphne and helped her kill countless innocent people to capture their souls. Now he's about to gain the power inside the sculpture. Only you can stop him. So Nico is not only a millennial. He is an evil millennial. Okay. Well, we know what we do. We're going to smite him down. I swear there are 2 different translators who refuse to speak it. I know, it's like within the same like set of text, you get like different translations and like mistakes and stuff like that. They could do with a little bit of a proofreading, to be honest with you. Oh wow, this is like a monk that is summoning the fire elemental. Evil Nico has been defeated and has left us with another gold key. I think I'm going to use Nico for my next pet. I think anybody who plays Era Chaos, I think moving forward, this is going to be the meme. Nico, right? It's going to be, who is Nico? Hashtag, who is Nico? Now let's go ahead and battle Daphne. So Daphne is also reborn to be evil, right? It's too bad we're going to have to put you down. Oh, look how tiny she is. Look at that. At first I thought that the land just got bigger. No, she got tiny. She's like a little miniature Daphne. Oh, but her spell actually works on multiple units, huh? It's called Hurricane. Holy smokes. Alright, well, I'll just use Solmir to smite her down. That is crazy. I want that ability. I want that ability for my mage. Does Dracon give her that ability?
Let lightning destroy everything.
Okay. Well, we got her. Tiny but powerful. Yeah, seriously. It is... like, that would be such an OP skill to have. Alright, so we found Nico. Okay, we defeated the Millennial. And then we got Daphne, the reborn evilness. And are you still sad? Oh, you're just gonna go. I'm sorry, Daphne still lives. I took her soul before you destroy her. Just can't give up. He can't give up. All right, and let's go ahead and claim our 100 gems. And let's go now to Underground. I actually kind of want to do the Underground. I'm having way too much fun with the chapters, but I'm going to savor it a little bit. Did 2 chapters. We're going to go Underground right now. And we're going to go to chapter 19. Because I also want to collect those crystal things. All right. So should I just like soul mirror my way through? I guess I should. Right? Yeah, definitely with these 3 guys here. Don't forget the gnome. Oh, I forgot something, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so what I will do here is this right here. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. The goal is to get 3 stars. Damn. Let's go back to the gnome afterwards. Won't forget. The one thing I like about the underground levels is that they are hard. They're actually really hard. It's just like playing maps, but they are hard. They're tough. Okay, so far this one's okay. It's really like it's hard to get the 3 stars. Like sometimes it's just like getting within the time that you need. But this one seems okay. You're able to 3-star it all on auto combat, but hit a brick wall at the last level. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one right here, right? Oh, sweet. Did you see that? Something you can earn here. You can earn a fire arrow token. So I already got that. I already got one, but you can use this to upgrade your fire arrow. The last chapter gets hard. I bet. I was waiting a long time for the new underground chapters to come out. So let's see. So the very first person that we talked to, the gnome, her name is Mina. I wonder what she has to say about all of this. You know, so basically the story of Gion, right? Gion is this guy who won't give up on his love, even though she was totally with somebody else. Okay. And she was evil, so she did all these horrific things, but he just cannot let go. He still loves her. And at the very last minute, still kept her soul instead of just letting her go. The selfish bastard took her soul. All right. Okay, so we got... yeah, so like Somir seems like the right... oh, but with Yogg, huh? So Yogg's skill will counter... Solmir. I can see why it gets hard if you depend on Solmir. So I think that the trick here is to use it early rather than later. And oh, I always have a hard time with Devil. Devil is the one like I can never find where he's at. Okay, so now I can't use any of these skills. Just gotta wait. But now I can go back. Oh, you just gave me a spoiler. That's the one thing about the storyline of Era of Chaos. Like, they seem to die and come back pretty often. So curse. So I guess this is where like if I so you can farm for these items, right? These things. I wonder if you can also farm them in previous chapters. Let's see if there's any more energy. Yeah, I guess I'll spend the 20 gems on these. Alright, let's go back to underground. Magical truth. On the one hand, like this is actually really great for soul mirrors just because of all these like these large units, right? All these large units, and I'm against crack right now, so I'm not really worried about the spell coming back to haunt to bite me. Yeah, so far so good. And there is the giant, right? Okay. How did I get powerful quickly? So my trick, Centrixie, I'm not actually that powerful compared to some of the other people. There are a lot of things I didn't do well. So, but for me, one of the things I focused on was I farmed a lot. I farmed a lot, and I would spend my gems to get stamina so I can continue to level up my units, and then that helped me to level up. So player level wise, I jumped up pretty fast. But my problem right now is there are a lot of things I didn't do well. So like there's things that I didn't do, which is like rosters. So I'm actually not invested a whole lot in the rosters, and I know that's something that you can do to boost up your units more. But mostly I think it's just, you know, just leveling. I don't skip a day. Like every single day, I use up all of my stamina, everything I can. And West Wolf, like I've been saving up gold because I never have enough. I never have enough to level up. So you can see my units are actually a little under level compared to my player level. You can see I'm like 76, 70. The only ones that's 80, I think, is Storm Elemental. And well, they don't actually show you the levels here. But yeah, so like that's what I've been doing. Like I think I get by, but I could definitely do a little bit better, I think. All right, so let's see here. So they go much quicker, huh? Okay, I think it's about timing, right? I think you have to time your spells just right. Oh my goodness, and they're strong. Okay, super strong. Can't use any of these spells either. Artifacts is also another one that I don't do as much. Am I spending gems to awaken faster? I feel like you're wasting them. So I spent the gems to reset. The underground, and then I use like the last week and a bit, I've been spending gems to reset so I can get the underground, like you know the third requirement faster. But honestly, like when I think about it, I don't really use Pikeman, and I don't really use Phoenix. I don't really use Skeleton. I use the other one. I think I would have liked to awaken is the other one that would have been good is Cavalier. Cavalier is actually going to be really useful. Okay, so that one did not work so well. I need to think about this. These don't look like the type of units that would fall to chargers, but I mean, like, we could try, right? I kind of think, okay, so let's try something, right? So I think this is where Roland might actually be pretty good, because you're not using your spells to attack, you're using your spells to boost. And so let's see. So I also got Roland to 3-star. So Roland also has some benefits there. Okay, so let's see. Let's bring a couple chargers in here. So what would I do here? What would be better? The thing is, I can't use my spells, right? And so I have to... I think this is redundant. Who am I facing? Angel. Angel and Angel. And who's on top? Bone Dragon. Yeah, definitely don't want Angel up there. So we will do this then. Let's try this. Using ranged is another option. I using Gelu and then just kind of snipe them down from the back. That's definitely another option. Like I'm just gonna try a couple of different options here. All right. Oh my gosh. I just wasted. And I could time stop you guys. Okay, fast attack. Mirror. Oh wow, that doesn't work either. So you've got 90 Phoenix Awakening tokens. Need 10 more to get to the next level. Yeah, I'm gonna try Gelu. This is actually hard. Like the level of difficulty just went like easy, 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 and like super hard. So I just recently got Gelu to 3-star as well. I've also been focusing on getting a lot of my heroes to 3 stars, but the problem is I don't actually have good ranged units. Like, so like the thing is, my Wood Elf is only at +1, right? And so not really. Who do I have here? Who do I put in my last slot? Let's try this for now. You used Luna and the fire team to burn down everybody. Interested to see how this would work out. So let's frenzy you all. Right, so the nice thing is frenzy doesn't impact, and this actually heals, right? So I can actually heal my units. Okay, so my units aren't like doing anything. Let's frenzy again. They're like doing no damage to these guys. I'm surprised by that. All right, so Westwold, you say you burned down with Luna. Let's try Luna. Mephala is a interesting one. Like I don't use Mephala a whole lot in attack teams because she's all about defense, right? And her defense is good, but I find that without the damage, it makes it really difficult. All right, let's try. Like, I mean, I have more power here. I actually have more power than this team here. So who is actually going to be susceptible to the fire? Really? Okay, so timing is bad. This is gonna be like We're gonna have to wait. Like literally, like as soon as I let go, is when he activated his spell. So that was bad timing. Let's try this one more time. Can't believe this like already been like an hour and a half. Like I'm doing nothing but just like maps and okay, I can at least do this, right? Can I who can I burn down most? Okay, I'm doing no damage at all. Look at that. I'm doing no damage to the arch mage at all. I'm actually surprised by that. And I just lost Angel. So, hold on, something's not right here. Like, they were not taking any damage. Look at this. They don't take any damage at all. She was helpful against one of the bosses on Conflux. Oh, I see. Yeah. I used her in against water earlier levels. How is that possible? So Westwolf, you said you used Luna and your fire team and you were able to go through? So Genie must be like super stacked, huh? Yeah, we'll check the stats after this. So she's orange +1. And let's do this. And I think the fact that I have my Angel paired up with a Bone Dragon is not a good thing. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit. Let's take out the Genie first. Let's take out the Genie, and then the Angel revives Genie, and the Genie fully heals. Maybe we focus on the Angel. 2, 3, 4. Well, that was... We were close. We were able to take down the Genie, but then the Genie gets revived immediately. Oh, you know what I need? I need a stunner. I need a stunner here. Probably Gremlin. Probably Gremlin right here to stun the Angel. Right? Okay, let's take a look at Angel here. Can we take out the Angel? Not with a heal. But I think I need to stun. So let's go back here. And let's make a little tweak. If your Luna is 4-star, she can stun by casting on enemies who are on fire. Yeah, so my Luna is at 4-star. So what you're saying is I guess I could do that. Use my firewall as stun. Right? So stun the Angel while I take out the Genie. That is a possibility. Possibility, indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam, bam. And then... Okay, I'm gonna leave her just 1. Like, I don't want to kill her outright. Because... if I just leave just, you know, the 1 here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stun. Too late. Everyone's dead. Nah, it didn't work. Hard. I mean, I can also view like how people did it, but I was thinking maybe I could do something like this, right? Maybe I could have I could probably do something like this to stun the Angel. would pikemen actually? You know what? Pikemen might actually be better against the bone dragon, or my halberdier, I should say. Ugh, that is so. This is like Trial of Angels annoying. And I guess the angels are also dealing additional damage to my... Yeah, this is a bad choice because I have to change my orientation because the angel is dealing double damage to my infernal units and my angel is literally getting smacked around because of the bone dragon. I mean, like, would this be better? I can't imagine it being better, but we gotta try. And Gremlin didn't actually do that much. Let's have you. So MTM, did you end up passing it in the end? Or are you still working on it right now like I am? Okay, so let's see. So the problem right now is while I'm waiting, I'm just basically just getting pummeled at the same time, right? And I feel like I didn't wait the right amount of time. Okay. And there goes my... Okay. Power for power, I am not... For some reason, I'm not able to match with them. So... Luna doesn't seem to be working as much here, and definitely can't use... These units aren't dealing enough damage for me. Okay, so let's see. Bone Dragon, I need this. I need this. Okay. Probably need this. Not you. Here, here. Here. Here, here. Okay. That. Let's try this. You're at 2.06 million power. I'm like 1.2. Okay. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. I added more defense so that I could survive a little bit better. But nothing's working. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Spell's too slow. Why aren't you guys dying? Oh my goodness. Like those Iron Crusaders. Okay, first of all, they shouldn't be Iron Crusaders. Yeah, that's the first thing. let's just put it out there. Should not be Iron Crusaders. Okay? And the genies should not be healing that much. Archmage has been like super souped up. Her power up is she's at 144,000 herself. Right, so the Archmage got buffed compared to all the other units, and that could explain why she doesn't die. I thought I did too. I have every single buff. Look at that. I got every single buff. But my power level is only at 1.29. So this is my problem right now, is that my power level is low, my unit levels are low. And so I think what I have to do is I just have to be a little patient, I suppose. And what is this? Oh, I got the coin for participating in the Battle of Gods. Yay. Alright, so I can't pass that. I'm going to have to just concede. I didn't do a lot of the other parts of this just yet. And let's just kind of take a look and see how we did, shall we? Because I didn't actually see. So we got Nightbreak, Calyx, What, Tears of Devil, Sir Michael, Devilstone, No Guard, and Hit Machine. Look, no surprise. I'm not at all surprised by this outcome. How did we took group name? I didn't get a single point. So sad. Actually, Ake did well. Huh? So let's see. So Ake lost to Tears of Devil, won against me, but then he also won against took a win from Bats. Oh, so that's how he was able to get the 12 points. Yep. Good old fat 0. So yeah, I got all the buffs, but I imagine everybody else probably did as well. Okay. So like cheating cheater AI, it's hard. It actually is a lot harder than I expected it would. So it's probably gonna take me a little while to get through. It's probably a plateau level. Need to level up. So we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna take a break now. Hey, it's so nice seeing everybody here on this chat. MTM, thank you for joining. Sandrixie, also thank you for joining and chatting with me over here on Twitch, where we basically turn Era of Chaos into a little soap opera moment. That was a lot of fun. Anyways, take care. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.